Some Nigerian women are working to forestall violence before it occurs through a message of peace. Helen Osamide Akins has details.
A Human Rights Watch report on post-election violence following Nigeria's 2011 polls shows more than 800 lives were lost. Security experts say women and children are most vulnerable in such attacks. The United Nations Security Council's resolution of 1325 recommends the inclusion of women in peace building. This explains why the women here want a paradigm shift from females being victims of post-election violence to promoters of peace. They are now educating themselves on how this could work in Nigerian communities.
Even as we face the immediate elections on the 9th of March, that we would have purposed in our hearts that out of this meeting, out of this campaign, we would be able to give a feedback to say, yes, indeed, by virtue of what we learned and what we shared, by our increased capacity and knowledge, that we would be able to document any changes.
I will call on all the women in Nigeria not to relent, but be determined to ensure that this election is peaceful, and even after the election, in fact, that is where they need to work harder to ensure that the peace is sustained at all levels.
The women encourage support for one another alongside peaceful coexistence.
We should collaborate and build on what others are doing. How do I complement what you are doing for success? In what way do we complement one another as sisters?
We can't be privatizing knowledge. That is what we're facing today. We can't be in competition with ourselves. The truth must be told. We need to open up the space to work with each other. And we can be very strong because our diversity is our strength. It should not be our dividing factor.
Ambassadors of peace are also selected among these women to further drive the Women for Peace initiative in parts of the country. Helen Osamide Akins, TVC News, Abuja.